to my channel. For today's video, I thought I would walk you through my Project Life process. Now, for me, I tried doing Project Life like a weekly thing, like it was originally intended, and that never worked for me. It was a big undertaking, and this was before I was even a mom. Then my completed album in Project Life was probably the year I turned a mom, but again, I didn't do it as a weekly project or a monthly project. I just printed pictures that I thought were cute of Valentina during that newborn year, and then added filler cards that always made the layouts kind of per spread be cohesive. So if it was like a pink theme, it was always like pink and gold, or then the next spread was something, another color scheme, but the colors always went. So as a whole, for the layout or the side, those were spreads to me, or layouts in general. So that was like my approach, 4 years ago. And then since then, I have just taken it as a monthly project. And what I mean by that is that I always just made a title card in the upper, left corner. And then I would begin the month. And just the same, I would just print my, in essence, favorite photo, and always keeping in mind that some of them I needed to print in a horizontal, or if they were going to be vertical, because I do tend to gravitate towards design A still, as the original layout for Project Life. So all my albums since then that you've seen flip throughs from, are in a monthly approach. And with that being a monthly approach, once again, I just kind of print photos, and then kind of fill in where I need to, and then kind of have things that coordinate. So for instance, I'll be doing a flip through soon enough for these, but like I finished August, and you can see like in this layout, there are definitely bright colors, and the photos help dictate that, because sure enough, this was like the beginning of school. This is a very rainbow photo. This was like the following weekend for a birthday party, and my mother-in-law in her bathing suit and all the guys' shirts. That was very rainbow-esque. So then I chose this paper as the filler card, and then I just coordinated my stamp inks to match this so that this whole thing would kind of go together. The same with keeping the packaging from here, and then, you know, printing out a few photos just in black and white, I think were the extra spots that happened here. And even this one was in black and white just because I knew the color was going to be there. This is my style. It works for me, and it keeps me not so much in a timeline constraint or chronological too, because they may happen like the next weekends, or they may not. And then the next spread, I'll make work accordingly here too. Now, the only thing that's an eyesore is this card right here, but it was simply because, oh, I shouldn't even have shown that. Just because it has my daughter's school on there. It's bright yellow, and so it doesn't really go with any of this, but it was something that I had a volunteer for, and it was the first time at her school, so I wanted to keep it. So, like I said, that is simply my approach. And then here was August, so I chose this card, kept the other piece that was probably attached here, and just made this kind of spread cohesive, and then that's my title card. So in the same manner, this is what I've gotten done so far in September. So I printed my photos so you can see how many filler cards I need here and here to have them be cohesive. Even though my intention with this whole bottom row is all birthday pictures, so I might just be doing journaling and maybe some stamping to just say like happy birthday. Then here, this all is about Disney on Ice. Daddy surprised us. So, you know, some sort of quote card here, and then journaling will go in this one. It's kind of like my approach. Like I said, I just printed it. This one's a little bit all over the place, but you can see probably at least how I see it. I have these blues, purples. This is all kind of bluey purple, blue, bluey purple. So I probably will put in cards that have bluey purples going on. And then, you know, some of these will just be the odd ones out, or I may just go back and reprint that in black and white. That's kind of how I look at it. Same for this one. This one's the last one in, before October. So again, like bluey pink, bluey blue, bluey. That one's for the other side. And then pink is a lot here. So once again, blue and pink poly pattern paper will be put here. And I possibly can put something fun, like just sitting on my desk. Or I have these like clear stickers, and I can, like even put beautiful there. Or, something. So, you know, that's how I kind of play around. This is also on my desk, like love, remember this. So sweet. maybe today could be cute on that too. So that was just like a filler card. So I will put you on fast forward. That way you can just, like I said, see my process for September. And then I can do a flip through of July, August, and September for my channel. That way you can get a recap on what it's looked like. And I have started October, just so you can get a little sneaky peeky. I got creative last year and I loved it. So once again, Oktoberfest is like one of my favorite beers. And so is like pumpkin too during October. So of course I just keep like the packaging the beer comes in, and there is my October, that they're all in the same font that I cut out with my silhouette. And then these were things that were happening so far. And even here, like I said, I've already printed pictures, but this is the parking tag that we had that day. So I might just hole punch that in, and that goes with that. Or maybe I'll just cut out this bottom part. It has the date on it and everything, and go there. So see, I always keep, this is like the memorabilia that I always see I keep for my memory planner. And that's the thing. One last thought behind my process is that in the past, if you see like even this one, there's journaling here, but other than that, this becomes very photo heavy for me. In general, it's very photo heavy. Sometimes there is some journaling, but it is very light. If you are a subscriber, you know that I do my memory planning, and all of my journaling goes in this one. There is a flip through of this already for the quarter on my channel, so I'm just kind of catching up on Project Life. But this is where I do the storytelling mostly. So truly every year has a 12 by 12 album, and this goes with it in order to have it all coordinated. So let's get you on fast forward, and I'll show you how I finish up my September, and then wrap this up. So sorry about the lighting from the morning sun. I usually do this process just to kind of get caught up on my own, not paying too much attention to how I'm filming, but since I filmed this process, this is what my video footage looks like. Anyways, so as you saw in the beginning, I was auditioning 3x4 cards for that left-sided empty spot, and I went with the colorful stripes. I also had in my Project Life stash, it was an Allie Edwards card that had the circle and the stripes as well, and I stamped happy birthday on them. Then I go through the same process. I kind of collect a few blue ones like I have here and see which one kind of works out best with the colors on the page. Then this one, I love the striped, and the mint green on the back actually worked perfectly with the color I already mounted for the September title card. So that was like a little serendipity moment. So happy birthday was there, and then this side was still doing the blue and the green. Then I'm going through my puffy stickers, and I like the way that beautiful looks, but I know I will pull out an old Dear Lizzie, and then I come back to the Maggie Holmes that was sitting on my desk. I simply love the word in gold puffy stickers that says today. That one will be on the outside of the page protector for the palm trees. Then I also put one that says remember this on the lower left corner, picture of Miguel coloring in her room. I love these everyday kind of around here shots in my memory keeping. So it says remember this. Then I put a little like heart also on there, and then I also grace the photo of me and Miguel at our clinic, and I actually found the phrase that said you and me, because we do work together every day, and it actually works for us. The other ones here, I sometimes don't like having two quote cards next to text, so I do swap out the bluey of the show with the other one of us, going to school with our masks on. And that way I can find either a pattern paper or a quote card that will be nice on this side. And the one I go with, it says collect moments, not things. And that's an old Project Life card. It had rounded corners, but I still have these in my collection. And I mounted it also on an Allie Edwards Project Life card that I have in my collection that has like a green pattern on it. And love that because it worked out great with the photo of her bicycling with the green grass. So this piece of scrap paper was in my just scrap bin, and it's a perfect blue tone to go with the sky. And I love pulling scrapbook paper. I do. I always have extra all the time around. And so that one worked out great, along with that silver foiled one that says life is good. So this three, and then that three things in the gray in the bottom right corner, I'll fill out with those currently things. So this is just my approach. Here are just like the close-ups of the finished results. Like I said, I always kind of have them mend together with color use and always have a little bit of journaling and some quote cards. And I just love this process, and it kind of catches me up for the month, and then I can move on to the next month. I really don't put too much stress on it, but I love the way it turns out.